Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of solving rate problems. This is standard 7.4D in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 37 of the 2024 released STAAR test. This is a new item type called inline choice, and if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we've got two different choices we need to make here, and it's worth 2 points. So if we just randomly select one, try to move on, it is going to give us that error message. So let's get both points here. Let's see what we have to work with. We have a ratio, but look at this, it's a triple ratio. Got blue to yellow. I'm gonna just use colon notation here to green. So I'm gonna put B colon Y colon G. The blue to yellow to green gumballs in the gumball machine is, and then we'll just put 4 to 3 to 1. Okay, so 4 to 3 to 1. There are 24 yellow gumballs in the machine. All right, so I need to complete this sentence with blue gumballs and how many total gumballs there are. All right, so there are a few different ways we can do this. I know that I've got 24 yellow. So what I could do, one way to do it, a little bit slower way if you don't want to set up the proportions, is let's just add, right? So first off, I'm going to add another column over here, and it's going to be total, because I do need to keep up with my total. So if I just have the smallest ratio, 4 and 3 and 1, 4 plus 3 is 7, add 1 is 8. Okay? So if I do that, so what if I double it? What if I go 4 plus 4 is 8, 3 plus 3 is 6, right? 1 plus 1 is 2, 8 and 6 is 14, add 2 is going to be 16, right? I could just double this. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could keep doing this until I get up to 24 yellow. I'm just going to keep adding 4, right? So that's going to end up being 12. I'm going to add 3, that's going to be 9. I'm going to add 1, that's going to be 3. And I'm going to keep adding 8 over here. So this, I'll show you that this works. It's a little bit slow, but it works. Let's add 4, 16. Let's add 3, 12. And then let's add 4, and that's going to get me 40, or that's going to get me 32, actually. Now, I could keep adding 3, 4, 3, and 1. Hopefully you noticed, look where I got here. I got to 12. I know that 12 is half of 24. So rather than just going by 4s and 3s and 1s, let's save a little time, let's just double this whole row. So I'm going to double this whole row. I'm going to show a little arrow to show that I've kind of skipped some steps here, but I can double it. And I double 16, that's going to get me 32. Right? I double 12, that's going to get me the 24 I'm looking for. I double the 4, that's going to give me the 8. And then I double the 32, that's going to give me 64. Now, once I have this, I actually have the answers I need. There are 24 yellow gumballs. Okay, I'm good. Now, at this level right here, what do I need to know? Well, how many blue gumballs are there? Well, I've got 32 blue gumballs. And then how many total gumballs are there? Well, there's 64. Okay, now, that's just one way to do it. What we could have done is we also could have just set up some proportions, okay? So blue to yellow to green, right? So let's say my yellow is 3, okay? So my yellow is 3 in my initial ratio, and I want to get it up to 24, okay? I'm looking now for this blue, and it's going to end up with 32, right? So how many blue do I have in my initial ratio? Well, my initial ratio gives me 4. So how many blue do I need at the end? Well, you see how we could just do cross multiplication here, right? So we're going to do 3, I'll call that x, equals 4 times 24. It's going to be 96, right? You divide both sides by 3, you'll still end up getting 32. That's just another way to do it. So those are my two answers, 32 and 64.